and my body's out. Oh God. Obviously, if that gets worse, I'm gonna stop. Okay, this is actually not good. This is very sketchy. This is really bad. I don't know why I do these things to myself. Is it because I like hallucinating my face melting off? Not really, no. Is it for views? No, I don't really care about that. Is it because I'm curious of the underworld and that the mirrors might actually be an entrance to those underworlds? Yeah, a little bit. So what is going on, guys? Colby here, and welcome back to finally another mirror gazing video. It has been quite a while since I've done them. I think this is the fourth one of the series so far, and you guys really enjoy them. And intro aside, I also really do enjoy making these videos because of the things that I see. I know that sounds weird considering some of the things I've seen have been terrifying, like my eyes going black and random orbs of light around me. It is a very fun thing to do if you have researched enough. I have actually gone through all of my previous mirror gazing videos recently, and I have added a warning at the bottom of them in the description because this experiment comes with some risks. So just please, guys, if you want to do this, please do some research, because under certain circumstances like stress and depression and anxiety, the effects of mirror gazing can actually be very harmful to you psychologically, mentally. So please just be cautious, make sure you do some research, because I don't want you guys getting hurt. But anyway, moving on, I have had loads of comments on my original mirror gazing video, the first one, stating that I am doing it entirely wrong and that I'm actually supposed to be doing it at night, not in a lamp light, not with the bathroom light on, but I'm supposed to do it in the pitch black with only enough light to see my face. So with that being said, today we are going to be actually properly mirror gazing in the dark, with the only light being from my iPad, which will have a timer on it. With that being said, this is an experiment, so I'm going to be as honest as possible with you guys, and there is no lying, no fakes. This is all real, all right? If you guys can choose to believe me or not, that's fine. But just thought I'd say that. If you guys want to know more about mirror gazing, you can check out my very first video on this. So, with that said, let's go to my bathroom, which that will never not be weird to say in my video. And let's stare in the mirror. Perfect. But as you can see here, I got my iPad. This is going to be the timer. I'm going to be doing this for about 15 minutes, unless something really, really scary or, you know, just bad happens. Then obviously I'm going to be cutting it very short. Let's start it. 15 minutes on the clock, and a very, very scared Colby. That's a little too bright, so let's turn that down a bit. Oh, ominous. Ominous light. All right, here we go. Really hope you guys can see me right now. I have my iPad set to automatically shut off after 15 minutes, so I'm not constantly peeking at the clock. Let's do it. And as I've done in previous videos, I will be cutting the video out when nothing's happening. So, all right, so first of all, my chin looks like it's just gone. Like, I can't see it. Obviously, I'm focusing on my eyes, but my chin, oh, I kind of messed it up though. Now I can see my chin because my mouth is moving. But before I started talking, I couldn't see my chin. Like, it looked like I don't know how else to explain it, but to say I looked like Master Oogway. You know how he kind of doesn't have a chin because he's, you know, a turtle? Well, that's exactly what happened to me. I could not see my chin, and it was very not okay. And now, even though I'm talking, it looks like my right eye, the one closer to my light switch here, it looks like it's just gone. But that's usually normal. That's pretty normal for mirror gazing. My eyes do tend to disappear, the ones I'm not focusing on. And yeah, it's just a black pit. There's nothing there. I lost my eye. It's gone. I don't know really what else to say other than the fact I feel very paranoid right now. But obviously, if that gets worse, I'm gonna stop. But yeah, it's not a good feeling, and everything around me, other than the eye I'm focusing on, is just gone. It's just, and there's something behind me. It looks like there is some bright outline around me, behind me. It looks like there is just, I don't know how to explain it, but it looks like there's something just white, like a white shadow. I don't know how else to explain that, but like a white shadow behind me, and my body's out. Oh God. Whoa, okay, this is actually not good. All I could see in that moment was my face, and it was getting very wrinkly, and again looked like my face was kind of melting off. And I really don't like when that happens. It's not cool. Not cool, bro. I don't like what the mirror demons are doing to me today. It's not cool. My nose is kind of disappearing as well. Like it looks like it's going into my head. Like it looks like it's reversing and eroding into my head. And it looks like I have a pair of lips on my forehead. I want to look at it, but yeah, no, it looks like there's a pair of lips on my forehead, guys. Like a woman's lips with like lipstick right on my forehead. It's not like a lipstick marks, like someone kissed me, but it looks like there's actually just a pair of lips on my forehead. Actually, just a pair of lips on my back is really starting to hurt. I don't think that has anything to do with the mirror gazing. I hope not. But my back is just aching real bad. I don't know, maybe it's the position I'm in. I don't know, but I've been in this position every video like this, and it's never hurt this bad. Okay, no, 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 no. I just saw like an X-ray vision of my skull. It was, my eyes were, I was, even the eye I was focused on was just gone, and it was just my skull. It looked like it was under an X-ray. This is very sketchy. This is really bad. Oh, what is going on here? Everything just went black except for the door behind me, because there's kind of a light coming through it, not enough to illuminate the bathroom, but that's all that I could see. Like it looked like I just disappeared. And the white shadow is behind me again, the outline, which I really don't like when that happens. It's happened in other videos before too, but in this light I can see it a lot more. Oh, my back, man. Oh, oh my God. Well, that's an extra. Turn this on. Now, the last few minutes of that I just spent, I didn't want to talk. Alright guys, so first of all, I'm going to make this very quick. I am so sorry to those of you who watched the first upload of this video. The audio completely messed up near the last few minutes of the video, and it was horrible. So I actually never had anything that bad happen to one of my videos to where I've had to re-upload the entire thing. So to those 200 people who watched the first upload of this video, I am so sorry. This one's all better, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys what happened in the last few minutes of the mirror gazing, because those last 4 minutes of the video, I was just staring at the mirror. I saw a lot of things, a lot of them not too friendly, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to ruin the effect. I wanted to see what happened if I just stared and said nothing. So that was probably the most scary mirror gazing video I have done, because all the things I saw were very messed up things. You know, some of the other videos, like the mask video where I gazed in with the mask, or when I drank alcohol and gazed into the mirror, I was seeing funny things. You know, like I was seeing, you know, like it would be something messed up, but then it would be something like hilarious that would happen. This time it was all just dark stuff and all messed up stuff that happened in this video. So definitely be cautious if trying to do this in the dark. You know, that's all I can say. But those last few minutes, I saw, first of all, my eyes, again, this was the first time something like this has happened. My eyes actually went onto my ears, including the one I was staring at, including the one that I was focused on the whole video. It went to my earlobe, and that was really weird. That was probably one of the weirdest things that has ever happened, because usually nothing happens to the eye that I am focused on. Usually it's always stuff happening around whatever I'm focusing on. It's never actually happened to that, other than, you know, it turning black or something just kind of subtle that happens. But this time it actually moved completely off my socket into my ear, or onto my earlobe. And whenever I was like, what? So I started like winking, like slowly, like not without closing my eye, of course, but I started like winking, and it would wink on my ear, and I was like so tripped out by this. And then the next thing that happened, which was really weird, this is, you know, that they went back onto my eyes on my earlobes went back onto where they're supposed to be. And then once they were back into position, I saw three faces. I saw one on my right, one on my left, and one up on top. And that was probably the most nerve-wracking thing that has happened to me, because, you know, I'm decently, you know, I believe in quite a few things, and I've seen things very firsthand. And this one kind of caught me off guard because, you know, number one, I've had a lot of family members pass away, and one of them actually very recently passed away, and I really wanted to, you know, I wanted to look at the faces and see whose faces they were, or what they were, if they were just maybe orbs of light, balls of light, or what. But I couldn't, because I knew that it would ruin the whole thing, and I wanted to see where it would go. So they kind of just hung around there, actually the entire time, until I noticed that the iPad didn't shut off. I should have used a timer. I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, up until that point, as soon as I looked down, and I looked up, they were gone. And that was definitely the most nerve-wracking. As soon as I started seeing, you know, the one on the left's kind of formed first, and then the other two gradually came in. But they never changed. They never moved. They were just kind of there. But yeah, and then that shadow came back. That the white shadow that I was explaining to you guys before. You know, when I say white shadow, I don't mean the glare of the iPad. That was part of the video I had to cut out. I did explain that to you guys, but the glare from the iPad, you know, how that's the only light I had, and there was kind of a glare behind me from it. That's not what I was talking about. I know that maybe some of you might have thought that, oh, I'm just thinking about that because I'm staring at myself, so I can't really see what's behind me. But I can see what's behind me, actually. I can see quite a bit. I can see how there's a little bit of light in the slit, that slit of the door, because it doesn't close fully. Well, it does close fully, but not tight enough to completely block out that little beam of light. It doesn't light up the room. I can promise you guys that. It doesn't light up the room, so it didn't affect the experiment at all. But I could kind of see just that little faint slit of light through the door. And that's when I knew that it was, you know, as soon as that slit, it disappeared, basically. So it almost looked like someone moved in front of it. And that's how I knew that it wasn't the iPad screen, because the iPad screen kind of just went, you know, wherever. But this white shadow it blocked out that little slit in the door, and I couldn't see any of the light through the door. So that's kind of how I knew that it was part of the hallucination. But yeah, other than that, you know, just the normal stuff that I was explaining to you. The lips on my head, they were like the Dairy Queen lips on my forehead. It didn't look like someone kissed my forehead. It looked like literally just lips on my forehead, like that they would talk. And don't know how to explain that. I don't know what kind of messed up things are going on to where I need to hallucinate lips on my forehead, but that's what I saw. And there's actually one more thing, you know, other than the stuff I explained before, but all the noises, you know, I'm kind of glad that I got to redo this video, actually, because before I couldn't talk about these noises because I didn't know that they happened. But going into my editing, I heard all these noises, and I tried to pinpoint all of them and make sure I put on little like subtitles so that you guys can know when it happened. I've never had any noises like that happen in all the times I've done this video. I set up my camera the exact same way. I positioned it the exact same place. I used every single thing that I normally use for all my other videos in this video, and I've never had any of those noises. The first one was there was tapping on my screen, which you can see in the intro of this video and later on. There was tapping, and then there was like whooshing noises and hissing noises, and that was very unnerving, having earphones in my head while I'm editing this video. And I was like, that's not, because I didn't hear any of those noises at all during the recording of the video. I didn't hear any of those noises, so that was really kind of nerve-wracking, to say the least. But other than that, guys, yeah, this was the most crazy experiment. Let me know if you guys want me to redo it, maybe just in complete pitch black, maybe in candlelight, if that's what you guys want me to do. But I do these videos to experiment. I am just as interested in this experiment as you guys. I'm just as interested in seeing what's happening. So whatever you guys have, whatever thoughts you guys have that might make this experiment cooler, might make it, more interesting, let me know. Let me know. Like, I saw somebody on the original post of this video, they said that I should wear a full bodysuit, and I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know what I would see, actually, if I wore like one of those morph suits. But other than that, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you for understanding that sometimes videos mess up and sometimes I have to re-upload them. So I'm so sorry that I had to do this, but I'm glad that it all worked out. I'm glad that I was able to get it up, and I'm glad that it didn't happen the entire video, because that would have sucked. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much. If you have any questions about mirror gazing or anything, hit me up in the comments, and I'll be sure to try and answer you as best as I can. Thank you all so much. I love you all so much. So much, so much. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.